At 19:30 Moscow time, on the evening of September 21st, 2025, at Putin's opulent Crimean retreat, a lavish gathering hosts Russia's top brass. In a mere 43 seconds, Ukraine will reduce their grandiose war schemes to debris. Far out in the Black Sea, a 16-foot Spectre glides through the waves. Meet the Magura V5, Ukraine's stealth drone vessel. Its sleek fiberglass frame cuts through the water like a predator, nearly undetectable by radar. Nestled within are 6 OSA first-person view drones, each a 13-inch precision projectile armed with a 1.5-pound shaped charge. These warheads transform explosive energy into a molten metal jet, slicing through steel and concrete like butter. The Magura nears its mark, the Foros Sanatorium, a decadent haven for Russia's war planners. Adjacent to 4 state Dakas where the Federal Security Service hatches covert strategies, striking this target isn't just a humiliation, it's a blow to their war apparatus and a shield for Ukraine's critical grain route. At 19:31 local time, 3 miles offshore, the Magura eases to a halt. Its bay doors part, releasing 6 silent forms into the Black Sea. The mothership delivers a 10-second laser-guided signal before vanishing into the night, entrusting the mission to its offspring. The OSA drones surge forward at 60 miles per hour, skimming so low they kiss the sea's surface. These drones don't follow a predictable path. They employ a brilliant tactic born of necessity and ingenuity, dubbed the Ghost Chain by Ukraine's HUR intelligence service. The lead drone unleashes a shimmering cloud of 500 aluminum chaff strips, a radar operator's worst fear, conjuring a storm of false signatures as the perfect ruse. The remaining 5 drones slip behind this electronic veil, hugging the Foros cliff's shadows to evade a Russian patrol boat. They surface for a fleeting 2.7 seconds, exposing themselves for just 12 feet before melting back into the gloom. At 19:32 local time, nature retaliates with a fierce 20-knot wind gust, hammering the swarm and targeting Drone 3, its antenna compromised. A 2.3-degree targeting glitch becomes a critical stability crisis, the drone lurching wildly as its artificial intelligence battles to stabilize. In a fortified bunker beneath Odessa, an operator stares at a flickering display, sweat coating his palms. He grapples with the controls, striving to steady a 13-inch craft battered by a tempest, navigating blindly through the chaff's chaos. The mission's fate rests in his hands. Along the rugged shoreline, a Russian Spetsnaz soldier scans the cliffs through a $10,000 thermal scope, hunting for any hint of warmth in the shadows. It's a tedious patrol, just another quiet night, until it's not. At 19:27 local time, his scope lights up with a fast-moving heat signature, a clear target. He raises his advanced drone gun, firing a precise electromagnetic pulse to disable his prey. Far out at sea, the decoy drone's circuits fry, sparking brilliantly before crashing into the waves. A clean hit. He reports his triumph over the radio, unaware that the true threat, 5 stealthy drones, glides unseen beneath the cliff's edge. He's just vanquished a phantom. His radio call, though, stirs a bigger beast. 30 seconds later, a Pantsir S-1 battery near Yalta erupts with alerts, its radar screen blazing. Instead of 5 tiny drones, it detects a single, massive signature speeding at 60 miles per hour, crafted by the chaff cloud's deception. The system blares enemy, and a command is issued. A $20 million defense array locks onto the aluminum mirage. A costly missile roars to life, hitting Mach 3 in moments, chasing the illusion. In Odessa's bunker, the Ukrainian operator watches the missile's path on his monitor, chuckling softly. "Burn your budget," he murmurs. The missile obliterates the chaff cloud in a dazzling explosion, convincing the Russians of a direct strike. In truth, they've shredded empty air, waging war on a ghost. Meanwhile, 10 miles offshore, the Magura V5 plays its masterstroke, emitting a false signal mimicking a large ship. A Russian patrol boat's radar pings a new priority target, luring it seaward and clearing the drone's path. The trap is flawlessly set. At 19:28 local time, Sevastopol's sirens wail. Nearby, an Su-30 fighter jet screams skyward, its afterburners ripping through the darkness. This $50 million war machine, built to dominate the skies, faces a puzzle. How do flimsy drones evade it? The swarm splits strategically, 2 dive low, blending into the sea's radar clutter, while 3 climb to 200 feet, threading toward a no-fire zone near civilian Dakas. The Russian pilot grapples with multiple targets at varying altitudes, unable to strike them all. In frustration, Russia deploys a digital onslaught, a 5-mile-wide electronic warfare storm, a torrent of radio energy meant to cripple any device. Odessa's operators see their screens flicker with static, temporarily losing control. Yet the OSA drone's artificial intelligence shrugs it off, unfazed by the chaos. It's like a rebellious teen slipping on noise-canceling earbuds to drown out a lecture. The OSA drone's system ditches the global positioning system, relying instead on internal gyroscopes that sense every twist, dip, and surge with 98% precision. You can flood the air with electronic noise, but you can't outwit physics. The battle isn't only in the skies. On the ground, Spetsnaz units lie in wait, unleashing kinetic nets and firing thermal-guided machine guns. A stream of glowing tracers finds its mark, and one OSA drone erupts in a fleeting blaze, a dazzling spark against the shadowed cliffs. One gone, 4 remain. In the Odessa bunker, the operator swipes sweat from his forehead. His screen pulses with the night's critical number, 20 seconds to target. Clutching the controls, he whispers, "Stay on course." Russia's cheetah is fast, but Ukraine's fox is cunning, thriving in this deadly game of cat and mouse. The Russian defenses are in chaos, burning through millions in ammo to chase the 4 elusive drones. The swarm seems outmatched until Ukraine plays its trump card. At 19:29 local time, one OSA drone morphs its electronic signature, no longer a threat but broadcasting the identification friend or foe code of a civilian airliner, its trajectory veering toward a nearby school. It's a digital masterstroke, a daring bluff that corners Russian commanders. Shoot and risk a global scandal by downing a passenger plane over a school, or pause. That split-second doubt is Ukraine's opening. In Sevastopol, radar screens spark panic as conflicting orders echo, freezing the entire defense network, from the billion-dollar S-400 to the lone Spetsnaz rifleman, for precious seconds. Fixated on the fake airliner, they miss the real danger. The 4 attack drones glide through the turmoil, emerging undetected from the cliff's radar shadow with a clear shot at the Foros Sanatorium. Far out, 20 miles offshore, cloaked beside a grain freighter, the Magura V5 makes its final move. It fires a precise laser pulse, a faint signal across the waves, correcting Drone 3's 3.6-degree targeting error with a spectral touch. In the Odessa bunker, the operator sees 4 green lock-on signals fixed on the main hall's heat signature. Leaning into his mic, his voice steady and icy, he says, "The snare's set. Time to strike." The clock strikes 19:30 local time. The deception has succeeded flawlessly, but it's finished. Russian leaders grasp they've been duped, their paws exploding into fury. The Pantsir system awakens, its 30mm guns unleashing a barrage of steel at 4,000 rounds per minute. The heavens ignite in a hail of bursting shells, each crafted to tear apart flying threats. It's a frantic last-ditch effort to halt the unavoidable. Yet the 4 OSA drones refuse to dodge or disperse. They unite like vengeful spirits, plunging through the fiery barrier, aligning on their prime target, the sanatorium's central hall. The front drone, with its fixed targeting, centers its sights squarely on the heat bloom of the packed dining area, an unbreakable lock. In the Odessa bunker, the operator's tone is frozen steel. Fox 3, deploy the ordnance. The order rings out. This is the handoff, the relay. The drones aren't the killers, they're merely the couriers. 4 1.5-pound shaped charges released from their mounts, fins deploying as they plummet at over 200 miles per hour in their final plunge. Mission accomplished. The 4 carrier drones veer sharply, heading seaward toward the Magura's refuge, now idling in the shipping routes. The bunker operator doesn't linger for the strike. He rises, smacking the console in victory. "Package delivered," he yells to his crew. "Time to evacuate." Within the retreat, the celebration spirals into terror. The far-off rumble of the Pantsir's guns becomes an overwhelming thunder. A Spetsnaz leader bellows into his comms. "Swarm inbound! Engage everything!" A top official lets his caviar glass slip, smashing on the marble. "How could this happen?" he demands. "We blocked all signals, but the OSA payloads ignore interference. No circuits to disrupt. Their raw kinetic fury, steered by immutable physical principles. The strike instant is a symphony of destruction." The first charge slams the main hall's glass dome. It doesn't merely break, it disintegrates. The 4-inch reinforced glass absorbs 700 foot-pounds of impact, akin to a truck crashing at full speed. The 1.5-pound shaped explosive triggers. Yet the blast doesn't radiate outward, it concentrates. In an instant, the copper liner melts into a scorching jet of metal at 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This lance pierces the banquet hall's marble flooring like tissue, a bolt of engineered thunder hitting the core. Then the chain reaction ignites. The primary detonation hurls shrapnel into the kitchen, rupturing gas pipes. A follow-up blast unleashes a colossal inferno, demolishing the sanatorium's west wall and hurling it into the Black Sea. Another payload targets the elite garage, transforming a $750,000 armored Mercedes into a towering 100-foot blaze. The last warhead slams into the heart of the special event hall. The covert meeting table and its war plans are incinerated to dust. The blast's electromagnetic pulse cripples nearby radar systems, leaving a vast stretch of Crimea's coast defenseless and blind. As dawn rises over the Black Sea, the devastation comes into stark view. The $50 million sanatorium lies in smoldering ruins, a raw wound on the scenic shore. Russia's clandestine strategies are thrown into disarray. Their Black Sea fleet retreats, opening Ukraine's grain export corridor by 20%. The camera lingers, slowly zooming on the Ukrainian operator in his Odessa bunker. He gazes at the satellite feed of the wreckage, a faint, resolute smile breaking across his face. The timeless truth holds. Even the mightiest predator falls to a well-aimed dart. Ukraine's ghost chain, forged in the crucible of relentless conflict, weaponized the sea itself. The Russian Empire, it's merely a sandcastle awaiting the inevitable wave. So, what's your take? Was this drone swarm sheer brilliance or something greater? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe for more tales from the front, where cleverness reigns as the ultimate weapon.